Hello, everyone. It's I, Chaya, but let's do this. Hello and welcome, my fellow warriors, for it's I, your favorite little halfling dragon, Francis, on my fellow adventurers, and protector of all. It's really great to see you guys again. Of course, I want to take, on my behalf, apologize about what happened to Monster Hunter Rise when I was streaming along playing with a few friends. I don't know what happened, but I do apologize about that. But anyways, uh I don't have quite a few announcements at all, but except the one where if we reach about 1K followers, I will be doing a giveaway of $100 gift card Amazon, which I already bought and all. And we're kind of not far off from our goal, honestly. But anyways, tomorrow it may be a game, it may be a stream. A streaming of a game or streaming of art, I do not know. But besides the point, we are here with our dear friend Jason, of course. We are going to ask him a few questions and everything. And if you guys want to ask him some questions, you're more than welcome to. But let's go ahead and see if they're ready. Hello there.
Yeah. Oh, and thing about Monster Hunter in general. Once you get good enough at it, it tends to become somewhat what's the term again? Soporific.
I was talking about the apologetic stuff about how my
Oh, yeah.
game crashed on me in the middle
Oh,
of.
that.
Yes.
I didn't even notice that. But yeah, Monster Hunter,
Uh,
if you played after you play enough, tends to develop soporific tendencies for the players, where it just becomes so effectively go on autopilot to the point where they just start gradually falling asleep.
like you do it half the times.
Well, that's because I have to fight the same fucking monster over and over.
Anyways, but welcome, Jason, to my talk show called Quest of the
Yeah.
Light. All right. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us about your background?
Sure. I go by Jason Finch. That is a pun. I work as a janitor, and I am heavily mutated due to all the esoteric bullshit going around the community.
And what kind of bullshit is that, if I may ask?
Consider how many mages, eldritch horrors, dragons, all that shit out there. Consider that.
You know, I'm half dragon, right?
Yes.
And people
There's a
wondering
lot of
how.
arcane bullshit out there in the community.
Yeah, and people wondering how are you a half dragon? Well, you already know the story. Mother human.
Bards are a thing.
Jason, my mother wasn't a bard. She was a healer. Oh,
There was a bard involved somewhere. Maybe not the one maybe Bard
and
of
we're getting
Dragons.
raided.
I am single person. Hello, person.
Oh,
The monk.
Mildred the monk. Yes, we got a
Again.
monk.
Fear the person who runs at you at mock Jesus in cloth.
Oh my god. Anyways, and hello and welcome.
Ooh, crunch goes the neck.
Hello there. My name is Chai Halfling Dragon. I come from Ishgard. It's really great to meet each and every one of you. Hope your quest has been amazing as mine, which we just started here. But let me go ahead and give you a shout out. What were you doing? What were you playing? Oh, tabletop
They were playing
RPGs.
something.
But yes,
Okay.
welcome.
This is my issue. Why are we here?
Yes, that's the same question I want to ask. Why are we here?
To shoot the shit.
You're the one that's doing the shooting. I'm just sitting back here with the shovel. And don't ask
You're
about the
not wrong.
shovel.
I'm actually a pretty damn good shot, actually.
You are. But yes, Mildred, if you need to get something to eat, something to drink, if you need to stretch, or if you have to go get some sleep, don't worry. I'll keep your Crystarian warriors safe at bay. Yes, about that. I used to call them my warriors and adventurers, but then I'm like, that's a little challenging for a few people. But of course, a good friend of mine was saying, hey, call them Crystarian warriors. Nice. Uh-oh. Jason,
What?
they were exploring adapting the Play Easily Now war games into Halo with the gang creator. Uh-oh.
I only know one of those things. And that being Halo. I have some stories from when me and an old friend of mine from Air Cadets would play Halo. He'd bring his Xbox over, and we'd play the one where you can play as the Chief and the Arbiter. I had collateraled him with a gravity hammer so many times to the point where we started calling it the Team Kill Hammer, or TK Hammer for short.
Ah.
my
Anywho.
my greatest team kill with it. We were in a Warthog. I was riding shotgun with the hammer. I swung. The Warthog lifted off the ground and did an aileron roll to the right, I think. He got booted out of the driver's seat mid-flight. Immediately road killed by the Warthog. Well, I was perfectly fine. And the Warthog landed on its wheels.
And hello, Moon. How are you? Ah, nice.
Nice.
That's what we do
Playing
sometimes here.
Shadowrun, but I haven't played it in a while, which is kind of annoying.
Goodness. Anyways. Jason, who inspired you to be a streamer?
No, I've been at this for like 2 years now.
No, who inspired you? Because I know some people said Iron Mouse.
Again,
See.
fuck if I know. I don't remember that far back.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have a what was that term called that you said a lot?
No, that was referring to how blunt I am. No, it's my memory is highly sporadic, I think.
So
Inconsistent might be a more accurate term.
ah, and that's good, Moon. Okay, so you don't remember who inspired you to be a streamer. Okay, this is a first. Well, do you know, well, let's just say, have you watched someone a long time that was a face cam streamer or a VTuber in the past? Can you remember that far or no?
You already know about the dude.
They don't.
Oh yeah, Luvic. BNG tuber dude. I actually met him through Space Station 13. He's a pretty chill dude, actually.
So he kind of inspired you to be a VTuber then, huh? Or a PNG
No,
tuber.
not really. Not really.
I mean, whatever floats the boat, right?
I mostly knew him for the fact that he's an artist.
Ah, okay.
And he's colorblind too. Wasn't always, but he is.
Hey, that's pretty talent if you think about it. A
Yeah,
person who is
mean-
colorblind and can draw in color like that,
I mean,
to
he
be
wasn't
honest.
always colorblind. Remember, I told you a story about the overheated Sharpie that exploded into his eyes that made him colorblind?
Yes, I remember, but the chat doesn't, is what I'm saying.
That's fair. But yeah, PSA, don't leave Sharpies in windowsills on sunny days. They become basically ink bombs over time.
Goodness. Hey, make a note of that, chat. Do not leave your markers. What about highlighters?
It was a Sharpie specifically, which is a type of highlighter, I think.
Yeah, but was it a thin or an ultra thin
I
is the
don't know.
question.
I don't think he went into detail on that.
Which is understandable.
I do remember that he said something about having to wear an eye patch for a period of time because the color vision went in one eye while it was regular color in the other one for a while.
Oof. That is
So that was
not
causing
good.
him he said it caused him migraines for that duration of time.
Oof.
Before it started going in the other eye too. Ooh, ping, 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 ping.
Huh?
Oh, okay. Ping of no real note. Okay. Autistic, if you couldn't tell.
You are,
and
but
have ADHD.
so you're a combination of both. Basically, the
Yeah,
wheel is turning, but
my
the
brain is
hamster.
basically a completely separate entity to my personality. It is
Yeah, but like I
really
said,
fucking annoying.
the wheel is turning, and They called you a cutie burb.
Okay,
Ugh. And dang it, DC, I am not cute. I will fight you, and I'm still looking for those blueprints of DDs, aka digital blues. If you can find them, send them to my way, please.
what the noise up there?
Hmm?
Are they moving something upstairs? Whatever.
Goodness. Okay, next question for you, Jason.
Going up there.
The wheel is turning, but the hamster just got yeeted. Jason.
Hmm?
Okay, when you decided to become a streamer, what did you first start out as? A facecam streamer, a PNG, or whatever it is, a
I started
VTuber?
streaming after I got my primary VR chat avatar. I asked the commissioner if I could have it modified to act as a functional 3D model too for that stuff.
Huh. So, what's the story behind Jason, honestly?
Uh, me or the Shadowrun character?
What do you mean, the Shadowrun character?
There are two versions of this: the conventional mutant bastard you're talking with right now, and the Shadowrun version of him.
And hi, Johnny. How we go? Which one's, just surprise us?
Shadowrun it is! Sinless Surge, throwing weapons adept. Kind of a dumbass, terrifying with throwing knives.
Cujo says, "Hey, Mordecai, where's Rigby?"
Fuck off with that!
I mean, you kind of do look like Mordecai. Not in a full sense, but you know what
I
I
do
mean.
not like that comparison at all.
What? It was
Fuck off with
funny.
that! I see what you did, Johnny! Fuck off with that!
I gotta. I'm sorry, but someone clip that, please. Jason, I do apologize for this. Anna.
Yeah. Seriously though, don't compare me to Mordecai. I honestly hate that show.
It was an okay show, but kind of messed up if you think about it.
I legitimately do not like it.
Uh, anyways, so you started as a VR chat model then, huh? Like a kind of a
Yes.
3D VRoid almost then.
Yeah. Calling me that pisses me off in the same vein as referring to my initial Shadowrun character, and making references to Warhammer Fantasy because of his first name.
All right, Cujo. Oh, goodness. Is that one of your
I am
friends?
not going to say their first name because they will immediately cause Warhammer posting in the chat, most likely.
Do we have any Warhammer fans here? If you do, say I. Or send an emote. And I think that may answer your question.
Okay, they're moving something around up there. What the fuck are they pushing around? A dresser or a shelving unit or something? What the fuck are they doing?
uh, DC says AI, meaning
Oh, that one?
I. There's one. And emote as well. So that's one.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jason, but Jesus cannot save you now for this one. All right. But
The
chat,
worst
if
thing about that character's name is that the Warhammer Fantasy character has a phrase associated with him that has been memed to hell and back.
uh, but yes, chat, you could ask Jason here a question if you like with your
Yeah,
points.
send anything.
I was stretching, okay.
I immediately cringed when I heard that. Fucking hell.
I was just stretching, damn it. Okay. But now I want to know why you. But seriously, why does the ana ana and the uwu and that make you cringe? Why is that?
Fucking cat girls.
Wait, when you. Oh,
I
because of
do not
anime?
like cat girls. The stereotype of cat girls. I do not like that. The sort of like ooh bullshit talk pisses me off to high heaven and makes me cringe.
But hey, at least people laugh about it because I still remember that one clip was someone redeemed the. Oh, well.
Oh god, fuck! I don't remember what you're talking about. The
Yes.
instant recoil.
Oh my goodness, but that was too funny and too hilarious, honestly. Luckily, I got a clip of that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Uh, do you have any current projects you may be working on and that's going to be happening in the near future, or you're just going to be, you know, gunning
Uh,
it?
I hope to eventually start a Divinity Original Sin 2 campaign with Draconis and whoever the fuck is also interested, but I don't know beyond that.
Hmm.
I'm immediately gonna pick up the Red Prince as my character for that because, of course, I am. I like the lizards in that game, and I
Right.
may be asexual, but goddamn those female lizards' appearance. Oh boy,
Jason,
they are very tall.
can someone bonk him, please? Oh, Jason, what are we going to do with you?
Oh,
Anywho, what else is there? Is there any achievements or milestones in your career that you would like to share?
there's one I'm working on, but it involves RNG bullshit. Fuck you, Cove!
Oh, goodness. All right, all right. Since
In
you
fact,
are kind.
there are 457 weapons that can potentially drop after a successful hunt of Kultroth in Monster Hunter World. There are 32 of which are bows. I need to get all 32. I am currently missing 3. There can be repeat drops, and there is no way to guarantee a specific weapon.
Oh, boy. Yeah, chat. He is a monster hunter fanatic.
I'm a bowman, although I am starting to learn gun lance and light bowgun. I prefer gun lance over the two, honestly.
Which is understandable.
What is it? That looks like a Zinogre. What is getting slammed with that emote?
I don't know.
It's, oh, that looks like that's on closer appearance. That's a tiefling. It looks like a Zinogre, but that's a tiefling. What the fuck?
Okay, okay. Here's another question for you, Jason.
Hey,
All right, if one of your friends or your community comes up to you saying, "Hey, I want to become a streamer," and what would your advice be towards them? Like if they want to become a streamer? You don't
get off
know, do you?
and go. Basically, just
Hmm?
go. Just go at it. Get off your ass and go at it. That's what I did. Did no like debut bullshit. Just one day, just bang, started, and away we went.
Jason, what I'm meaning is basically if someone comes up to me saying, "Hey, what do I do? What do program I use? How do I become a streamer? Where do I start off as?" I would tell them, find a picture you're comfortable with, do a little bit of editing because, getting a PNG and some artwork costs almost like an arm and a leg if you think about it,
Oh
honestly.
yeah. I know the first thing you say is make sure you have an actual day job to cover the costs.
Yeah, but like I said, if you have a good friend or
Yeah,
a
I am aware of the
partner,
beta. It's the
yeah,
exact same as the previous one, except another monster is added. It has all the same system fuckeries as the previous beta.
oh
It
boy.
is functionally the same thing. It just has an extra monster in it.
But like I was saying was if you have a partner who's a really good artist or a good friend and you talk to them and ask them, "Hey, can you make something or whatever?" Like I said, just do something that you could do a little bit of editing of a picture,
You
like
could also
how
do what I do, and if you're commissioning a VR chat avatar, ask if the person you're commissioning can also repurpose it partially to be functional as a 3D model for VTubing.
right, but also there is a program called VRite, which is free to use, free to download, all that.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
Where's the fuck? I use VC Face personally.
yeah, but you get what I mean, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, then of course, just play the cozy games you enjoy, all that. But if your community wants you to try out this game or that game and you want to give it a try and stuff.
Yeah, maybe. It depends on the genre, honestly. If it's horror, that's the answer is generally gonna be a solid fuck off with that.
Well, like I said, your cozy game, because when I first started streaming, mine
I
was
don't have one really.
14.
Oh, cozy game. I was thinking. No, I would say Dark Cloud probably.
Yeah, I agree, because you know what I
I like
mean,
the game.
Jason.
That or Fantasy Star Universe. One of those two.
Right. Because when you're
Mm,
first time becoming a streamer, you just play the games you're comfortable with. Like kind of like a security blanket almost, if you think about it.
yes.
And then later on, when you get further into VTubing or PNG, whatever you're comfortable with, then, like I said, if your community suggested these games and you give it a try, because sometimes they say, "Hey, try out this game. I like it." All that, and if you give it a try, because sometimes it can be your cup of tea, sometimes it cannot be. As a friend would say, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, honestly. Because sometimes it could be a good thing, but sometimes it could be kind of not so good. It just depends on it, really, honestly. Depending on how the gameplay works, what you think about your point of view, honestly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next question. What memorable experience or stories you could remember, and I know you can't, but some stories or memorable experience you had as a streamer.
First time
You
I beat Dark
forgot.
Cloud, actually.
Huh.
Yeah, it was on a challenge room where I could only use the default weapons. My
I bet.
thing about Dark Cloud is that all weapons have durability, and if that runs out, they are destroyed and removed from your inventory, with the exception of the default weapons. Default weapons
Oof.
just break and lose all stat investment whatsoever, and are reduced to dealing 1 damage per hit until you repair them. Repairing them
Okay.
does not replenish the stat loss.
Huh.
All that loss is gone.
Right. Goodness. I
I used
remember.
a lot of bombs in that run.
I'm going to keep you and Draco away from the bombs because I know you two like to
No,
cause
no.
chaotic things.
The thing in Dark Cloud, bombs are actually very useful for material farming. If you throw a bomb at an enemy, it has like I think it's like a 30 30 30 or like a 30 30 30 30 30% chance to drop nothing. A attribute crystal that is of the attribute it's weak to, that being
Hmm.
fire, ice, wind, thunder, or holy, or a specific X breaker, which increases your damage or some other reduces its resistance to your attacks that particular
Okay.
monster is weak to. So throwing bombs at things is a very good way of getting materials used to improve your weapons.
Hmm. All right. Okay. Next question. What challenges have you faced in your streaming career and how did you overcome them? You don't know what I mean by that, do you?
I know what you mean. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck I'm gonna phrase this. Because I haven't overcome it at all, actually.
Well, just be
Because
honest, you know?
remember how I stated earlier how my conscious mind and my brain are basically two separate entities?
Yes.
Yeah, it's related to that. It's also why why I'm somewhat sporadic with my streaming. I want to maintain a fixed schedule, but sometimes my brain just basically tells me, "Fuck you, no."
Well, you did tell me about the part, and chat doesn't know how when you're streaming alone and everything, it's just meh. But
Oh
with your
yeah, yeah. I basically mirror those around me effectively, which, from what I've heard, is actually not too dissimilar to how an aspect of how psychopaths function. They mirror the emotions of those around them, which is interesting, but whatever.
right, because sometimes it depends on the person or people you meet, depending on how you make friends and everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes they could like the chaotic side. Other times it's just kind of too much to handle if you think about it.
Yeah.
But usually it depends on the person, honestly. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next question. How do you say motive? And hello, Demon Fox King. How are you?
Uh, pure fucking force of routine. At least I try to.
You know what? I am gonna change the channel points real quick for the question thing. So
Cool.
it could be a little easier on my Crystarian warriors.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing is I do have to ask, what do you call your community?
No, nothing. It's
Really?
not large enough to have anything like that.
That's fair, but still, you could think of something for your community because, like I said before, it used to be Adventurers and Warriors until someone suggested, hey, what about the Crystarian Warriors?
Yeah, I've literally got nothing.
It takes time. Just try to find something
Yeah,
that fits you.
generally at this point in time, at most, I just throw a hey, throw a casual sup fuckers.
Oh my god. Really?
I am very liberal with coarse language. Oh, that is some weird pain. Okay then.
So, in other terms, you're calling them whatever you prefer, then, huh?
Effectively,
All right.
nothing specific.
There you go, chat. I fixed it. So, you know what you should call your community then? The Bird Brains. All right. DC has a question. What is your question, DC?
Fire off.
Or the Finch Squad?
No.
What? Okay. DC says most hardest monster hunter monster.
Fuck. In general or a specific game? Because I've played World and Rise at the moment. Although I am eventually thinking of maybe trying Frontier. No. But is that just in general or is it for a specific game?
You could ask again, DC. The one you hate the most.
Hmm. Now that's a different answer.
You know what monster I hated the most in Monster Hunter World?
The most difficult would fuck, probably be hmm Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax. The one I hate the most is Call of Taroth.
Oh,
For
you have
reasons
to
I have explained
add
earlier.
another D, I think. I don't remember how I said it, but I think it's another D or an S.
Hmm. Hmm.
I hate my brain at times. I hate my brain at times.
Does it give you anxiety spirals whenever you fuck up your routine ever so slightly, or is that just me?
I probably think that's everybody, honestly.
Uh, I don't think so. Because
Uh,
once I'm at work, because keep in mind, I'm a janitor at a hospital. Uh, I ended up having to clean part of the particular task group I'm. My particular task group involves cleaning the endoscopy room, so ended up having to start cleaning that before break started. My brain did not like that.
oof.
It really did not like that. Yeah. Cove to Roth is an easy fight. What I hate about it is the fucking random chance drops, because I still have 3 fucking bows to get from her. And I have to get them before Wilds releases.
And welcome back from the cutscene, DZ. I'm gonna check real quick if it was.
Hmm.
That's what it was. It was an S. It was an
Yeah.
S.
Fatalis is they're kind of more like a puzzle, honestly. Once you know how to do it, it's not as bad, but it's still kind of a pain in the ass. Also, fun fact: the shields for the lance and gun lance can block the basic fire cone attack of Fatalis. You can stand behind a gun lance or regular lance user when he's doing that attack, and you will be perfectly fucking fine.
Well, I think you made a new friend, Jason.
Yes, I have to get those bows. I have a 3 in 457 chance on each attempt for each little thing. And I have to hope every single one of those melded or whatever weapons is one of those bows.
Well, if you need help with Monster Hunter games or Sea of Thieves, here's your guy.
If I remember correctly, if you have the right set of guard skills, it doesn't chip your health away, it chips your stamina, actually. Only after the stamina does it start chipping at your health when you're using gun lance or regular lance. I could be wrong on that, though. I have not gone to Fatalis on my gun lance profile. I've gone into Iceborne, but not to Fatalis.
I mean, that's fair. All right. I got a question for you, Jason.
Throw it.
Would you like to share any lessons you have learned from your failures and mistakes as being a streamer, like with the scuff moments everybody's been having, and though they say, hey, you're not a professional or kind of a VTuber if you don't have scuff, but what mistakes have you learned from what
Always check your fucking settings.
that is true.
From my last fucking stream, the primary example. This is an interesting form of Helldivers. No, it's not Helldivers. Need to change that now.
Oh god, I remember that. You basically was playing Helldivers, but it was actually Monster Hunter
Yeah, because
Rise.
before that one, I was streaming Helldivers a few days prior to that.
Yeah.
I'm a scout sniper in Helldivers, by the way. I like fighting the automatons. Fuck the Illuminate. They are assholes.
And you know what I have to say to my community? Before you start streaming, do a test run. Make sure your OBS is working along what program you're using with your OBS or Stream Labs. I think it was that you could download and use it as like OBS.
Lem.
Hmm?
Nothing.
Ah, but yeah. Let's see what else. We already talked about that, but do you have any plans for an upcoming collab in the near future, or are you still looking?
I already mentioned the one with Draconis for Divinity Original
Yes,
Sin
but I mean
2.
like for streaming, like a collab stream.
Yeah,
Oh, goodness.
that's what I'm talking about. I was gonna stream that with Draconis.
Ah, wait, Maru's okay with it? Or
I'm Divinity Original Sin 2? That's not the D&D group. That's its own that's a game by Larian Studios. Have you not heard of the Divinity franchise? What the fuck?
no, dude,
What the fuck?
dude. To answer your question, yes, I did live under a rock, and you know the reason why.
Okay. One moment. No, that's not the tab I want to go to. There.
Like I said, I did live under a rock, and my community, my Crystarian warriors, already knows about the story because I talked to them about it offline
Make a
and
link.
everything. So it's almost like kind of like what was it called?
They're the people
Foe.
who made Baldur's Gate 3.
So it's almost kind of like Foe, I think it was. Like they put it in short
This,
terms like
this uses a similar engine to This is basically the engine that Baldur's Gate 3 effectively used.
okay.
This came before BG3.
But like I said, yes, I did live under a rock. I'm not going to full details about that at all, but you know the story.
Yes.
Okay,
Zeno,
next.
you know what I'm talking about, but when it comes to the lizards, though, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-mm-mm. Oh, goodness. But anyways, have you ever thought about getting a buddy or a mascot for your community?
With how I am now, that would not be viable.
Why is that?
There is no reason for it.
I mean, if come on, some people have buddies, some people have like dogs or
There is one potential where something like that would be viable, but that would involve a full rebrand.
right. But if you were able to, what would your mascot or little buddy be? Because mine's a dragon and a teapot.
In this stage, I would not have one. If I were to rebrand, it would probably be a manifestation of that character's adopted AI child.
I thought for a second
That
you were
is
gonna say,
that alternate form. The potential rebrand is also my other Shadowrun character. They are
mm,
a Decker Dracomorph,
okay. Because I thought for a moment
feathered
you were gonna
serpent
probably,
variety specifically.
like I said, I thought for a moment you were probably gonna say,
The fuck you mean backseating Streamlabs? Fuck up with that.
no, when I'm streaming, playing the games I never played before, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, because it says no backseating, please, for some of the games, which is talking about me. Yeah. So if it's a new game I never played before, and I'm trying to learn on my own and everything, but if I'm having trouble, I'll be like, help. What do I do? I need a hit. Where do I go? I have to ask for it.
Yeah, it's fair.
Oh my God.
I'll agree with the cute, but for the second part, it doesn't really affect me in any capacity. I am
Ye-
functionally asexual.
I'm bisexual.
Comes with the territory of being a radical transhumanist who would gladly have all of their limbs amputated and organs ripped out and replaced with machinery.
So you
I'm
have no
smiling right now,
soul.
by the way.
So you have
Effectively,
no
no.
soul.
I'm basically a ginger. No! No!
Jason.
Cease!
Ara, ara.
Don't like that.
Seriously, dude. I just do this to pick on my friends, and it gets to flustered or how you do it, honestly, and it makes people laugh. See? My goodness. Okay. We talked about scuff moments. What is your successful ones? Like without any scuff, what was your successful being a streamer? Sorry, English is hard, chat. Okay.
I don't remember.
Well, I remember one. You helped us find treasure in a
Oh
snap.
yeah, fucking thieves! Just how my brain works with information like that. Thing is,
Y-
I can't measure distances. I can't visualize distances at all. But I'm really good at spotting small details. Like, give me a large image, I will always pick out the smallest details, but I never see the full
Oh,
picture normally.
Master of Minions, thank you for joining. Hello there. I didn't see there,
Greetings.
Masters of Minions. Welcome to my channel. Please relax, pick up your feet, and enjoy watching the Halfling Dragon here. We are not playing a game. We're just doing a talk show. But tell me, how'd you find me? Goodness. But if I may ask, Jason, what is? Uh, okay. But yes, Jason, if I may say something, when you're streaming, what is the age thing for you?
Hmm. Generally, I would have it for mature audiences because I tend to swear like a fucking sailor.
You do.
And the fact that I have basically no filter and am about as subtle as a brick to the face.
And again, Mr. Welcome. Here are my socials. You're more than welcome to join the Safe Hair Christerium, but you have to be 17 plus because last year it was 16. But since we're into a new year and a new month, it is 17 plus. You can follow me on Blue Skies. You can check out some funny clips, content, or the full video here on YouTube. But I got different two YouTubes. One is with my original here, but the other one is called Quest of Light, which could be hard to find. But another thing is, if you have VR Chat, it is free to download, free to play, free to use. You don't need a headset or anything. Goodness. But yeah. So I do have one last question and everything, but that will be saved for when we're done with our intermission. Not intermission, but
Okay.
the talk show.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right. Okay.
That's a lot of links.
Okay. But yes, if I may ask you this, Jason, what motivates you? Like keep pushing you forward in your streaming career.
Right, and a heavy reliance on routine.
Well, do you know what keeps me pushing forward?
But
The amazing people I have met here. And
cool.
yeah, because if you think about it, if I was still, as a kind of a PNG, but just a picture and not learning the techniques of being a streamer, I would have gave up. I would have honestly gave up, but I did it. My friends kept pushing me forward and saying, "You got this. You could do this." Basically, they were cheering me on in the background.
Hmm.
Because if you think about it, sure, some people start out small and everything. Hell, and yes, I do swear sometimes, but like I said,
And
I didn't start streaming till February the 11th of 2023, and look how far I got. I did some of the things my own, but my friends helped me push me through, and you know, but
I think I
of course.
started streaming on the 9th of January 2 years ago too, so that's maybe tomorrow.
Oh,
Hmm.
hmm. But Mister, if you want to ask Jason here some questions, you're more than welcome to. It used to be 500, but now it's down to 100. It's
See.
aetherite crystals.
God, I wish I would eventually hit affiliate so I can start. Man, start sending
Hey,
everybody.
it takes times, it takes patience, it's just, you got to see what happens and everything, but we just got to see what happens, dude. And you got this. I'll be rooting for you in the background.
It's probably gonna take me another like, fuck, what, 34 years.
Well, if you kind of think about it, some people get affiliated, God, even like a few days, a few months. Besides, when I started streaming, like I said, February the 11th of 2023, which were in the 2025, it'll be 2 years since I started streaming. Then later on, a month, I think yeah, somewhere where it was kind of close to a month and a half of March 27th is when I got affiliated. I was shocked and surprised, honestly. And I wasn't streaming that long, to be honest.
Little crunch go my legs.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just stretching my legs.
Ah,
And pop go my joints.
ouch.
And it's better than them getting gradually stiffer and stiffer as time goes on.
That is true. That is true. And DC's not wrong about it, He's not wrong about it.
Yeah, that is fucking stupid, I will admit.
Yeah, but Twitch be twitching and everything. And half of the time, some of the people I talk to, they mostly stream what on TikTok, YouTube.
Never touching TikTok. YouTube, maybe.
Yeah. But and of course, people's been going back and forth with Twitch and a few other things as well. And let's just say my partner told me about Kick, and yeah, I heard stories about Kick, and nope. But yeah. All right,
For a
here,
bit, but it didn't seem really all that worth it in the end.
right, but here is the next question for you. I will ask you this one last question, and we're gonna take a quick break and intermission.
Ooh.
All right. How do you handle the stress and pressure of being a streamer? How do you handle it?
Explain.
Okay, I'll just explain about in my terms. By the stress and basically like the pressure is just like, okay, I got a list and you've seen the list, Jason, and half of my community here has seen the list there. And if you guys don't know what the list is, basically I have a list from January all the way through December for kind of a year thing. And I talk to other
Yeah, I have basically nothing like that.
yeah, but here's what I'm trying to explain. Basically, I will forget half of the time, so I talk to my friends and some other streamers. I say, "Hey, do you want to do a collab or an interview, all that kind of ordeal and everything?" But and some people say yes, some people say no, and some people ask, what's going on, all that kind of ordeal. I explain, and yes, chat, you get to hear to explain. I explain about this one. But usually when I write people's names down and they say, "Okay, we'll do May," and they ask me about that, I say, "Well, I will," because if it gets close to the end of the month, like in April, we're at the close to the end of the month, and I message the person who I have a collab with. I'm like, "Hey, what would be a good time? What would be a good day?" Because like Jason here, he said he's gonna be gone February, right?
Yeah, the entire month of February.
Yes.
I might
So
try to be streaming, but it would just be raw gameplay with my voiceover and no additional visuals.
yeah,
Because I can't be fucking bothered to get all that set up on my laptop.
right. But yeah, like I said, I talked to Jason and somewhere in November, December, and I said, "How would you feel being on my talk show on January and everything?" And you said, "Sure," didn't you?
Yeah, something
Mhm.
along those lines.
Yeah. And then of course I reminded him somewhere close to the end of November. I said, "Hey, I want to talk to you when it gets close to December, like the end of it when I get back from my trip, which was unexpectedly
Yeah,
honest." Hmm?
yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, but then, of course, when I got close to the end, I think what was it, the 28th or the 29th, I talked to you again.
Like that.
Yeah, and that's when I asked him, "Hey, what time you want to do the interview? What day?" That's what I'm meaning, like, and it can be stressful at time, but with the stress and everything else, I mostly just say, "All right, we got this." I do what I feel comfortable with, like playing games with my friends or doing my artwork, whatever kind of ordeal. And sometimes I take a break and that's the main thing too with the list I have. I take like a 3 month hiatus, and by 3 months, I have March, July, and November as hiatus. So I could take it easy from streaming on my point of view. But of course, I will still play games and everything, but it's just I need a little break from streaming. And sometimes people have that itch trigger finger. If you get what I mean by the trigger finger, they want to hit that mouse and says, start streaming, start streaming.
Yeah.
But yeah. Now you
I
see what
understand
yeah, but now you see what I mean by like uh what was it? I said you get the idea. Basically, yeah, with the stress and pressure.
Yeah, I kind of get it, but not really. No, I don't really experience that all that much, if at all, really.
Hmm. But yeah, and also chat Jason will probably agree with me on this one. If you are planning to do a schedule with collabs, interviews, or whatever you
You
have
fucking
planned,
stick to it.
yes, but also if you have like months like I do, find a good month for you. Don't push yourself, all that. Just find a good month for you to take your hiatus on.
Mhm.
That's what I do, like a 3 month hiatus. Like I said, I have March, July, and November as hiatus.
The only time I take a hiatus is if I somehow forget to stop a stream and end up utterly fucking my analytics. So I just need to wait a month for all that to reset.
Right, but sometimes it takes people for a few weeks or a couple of weeks or maybe 2 months. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've only had those overnight quote unquote streams happen like twice before that before I
ugh.
went down hard on that.
It's understandable, DC, and real life does come first.
Yep.
And sometimes people I talk to, not going into names, they say, I want to stream and all, but real life is getting to me and I miss it. I'm like, look, you can stream and all, but focus on you and only you. But sometimes people listen to it and sometimes people don't, honestly. Besides, don't do what I did last year. Ugh, that was a challenge. Ugh. Let's just say in June, I was doing the Charge Project and I almost streamed for a whole month. And I'm like, ugh, I'm not doing that again. To be honest, I am not doing it again. That was a challenge. But of course, in June, I am thinking about doing it somewhere close to the end of the month. Probably start somewhere on the 15th of June.
Sounds sensible.
Yeah, because basically I would do like my original streams on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and everything else. But and like I said, I'm not going to do the whole month like I did. But before we continue on, we're going to take a quick intermission break. If you need something to drink, something to eat, if you got to use the restroom, or if you got to take care of a few things, go right ahead, and we will be right back.
Tangentially related. Good news, everyone. I have the polar fucking opposite of a drink. I have a bag of chips.
Hey.
I've been waiting for someone to do the routine. It was like, fuck it, I'm doing this thing now.
Oh my god. But still, I said go get yourself a snack, something
Shut
great.
up, bacon.
Oh my gosh. When did this become an ASMR?
That was me opening the bag right up next to my mic because I want to rub it in the meat that I literally did the opposite of what you suggested I do. Just
Oh my
a cheeky
gosh.
bastard.
You are an asshole, you know that.
Yes. I will never deny that.
Anyways, we're gonna go BRB chat.
while.
All right, chat, and we are back.
Cheap.
Really cheap. I thought you were
I'm
gonna say,
eating cheeps.
oh,
I
you're
have to
eating the
take that cheap.
cheaps. Yeah. So Jason, would you like to tell us what game plans you have for tomorrow or anything coming up?
Well, tomorrow I'm probably gonna try to squeeze in as much. Call. I don't want to fight Call, but I have to.
If I may ask,
What?
if I may ask, who is Kov? And welcome, the wise jester.
Call of Taroth.
Ah,
The
but
gilded
welcome.
goat-eyed bitch in Monster Hunter World.
Ah, but yes, you could tell us the wise words of stay if you like, but this is a 17 plus stream. Comparison is a thief of joy. I mean, they're not wrong. Ugh.
God, I hate golf. But yeah, after like 6 or 7 p.m. tomorrow, that's basically it for me. Unless I can get World on my laptop, which I don't think I can fit it.
True. But also, have you ever
You're not wrong, Zeno. You're not wrong. The greatest Jagras.
in Monster Hunter World, I still have to fight the Fire Godzilla.
Fire God.
Yes, Magnaros. Hey,
You
Bump.
haven't even fought
Hey, I fought the first one with a good friend of mine, okay? And I'm at the second part, all right, where I
They're
have.
mid boss at fucking most.
Hey, I'm at number 2 with him, okay? I'm at number 2 with him.
Oh, you're gonna fucking hate the Jivas then.
Uh-oh, that bad? Oh boy.
Safi's post game. It's the baby who's the problem that you're gonna be coming up against.
Mm. But yeah, I tried playing Monster Hunter World on my PC, not my
Yeah.
PC, but my laptop. It just went, nope.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the seven hells?
It's a beefy game.
Yeah, that is true. And I thought Rise would work and everything until it decided to go like, nope, we
Quick
are ending.
backstory,
Yeah,
Rise is a PC Switch port.
right. But like I said, I tried playing Rise and everything with you guys, and then it's like, nope, we're gonna do this on you. I'm like, God damn it. Yeah, but it is what it is, you know?
Yep, that's how life be.
Right. But here is a question I do have to ask. Have you ever thought about doing a schedule on the days you do stream? Because I know sometimes you stream what? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and
I
Saturday?
try to stream daily at this point, but again, motivation issues. Because
Right.
I'm not in. Because what limited my previous schedules was actually the Shadowrun campaigns I was in, but those fucking died months ago. So I should really yeah.
That is true. But right now I'm on a desktop and it works fine in the past and everything. But the desktop's like, nope, screw you. We are doing this to you. I'm like, God damn it. Yeah. But you know, some people have their scuff moments at times. And I'm one of them, as my friends would call me the scuff queen. But yeah, tomorrow I'm probably going to be doing the artwork of Fallen, which is Fallen Artesia, who I did interview in the past before, and she's the one who made this model that you can see here and my logo where it says Chai Halfling Dragon. But she did an amazing job. You got it, DC. Oh,
that thing. Okay,
yeah.
that character. Got it.
Mm-hmm. But my character is originally from Final Fantasy 14, and
Yeah.
you don't know how I brought her into streaming, do you?
Oh, you're talking about something completely fucking different. I thought you were talking about the fucking Spider Girl thing.
No!
Ah,
Where the hell?
I thought you were drawing that person's character for that campaign. Where the fuck?
No, no, no.
Ah,
The
okay.
one I'm drawing for Fallen Artesia, the one who did this model, and the one who already did my new model, but we just got to get it rigged and everything.
Aren't they in the? Aren't they in the group for that or no?
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but it is what it is, boss.
Private game, if anyone's wondering.
Yeah,
Private setting, multiple parties in it, hosted by one GM.
yeah.
I think there might be a co-DM in there somewhere, but I don't fucking know.
Who knows, right?
All I know is I'm playing a giant snake.
Oh, God. But, what else is there? But again, chat, if you want
A
to ask,
giant snake character who I somehow pratfalled into being able to throw out 3 attacks in one turn.
oh goodness. But yes, one of our friends that I introduced Jason to, they are helping me learn about D&D. Yes, Maru.
Yep.
And I'm still new to it, honestly. But
Why are you laughing?
look at chat. Look at chat.
No. I made a Dalamadur in Space Station 13, but no. The snake I'm talking about, are you familiar with the Viper King from XCOM 2?
Oh boy.
My dude's basically a clone of them. Physically weaker, but a psionic juggernaut.
Oh god. Basically,
Oh god.
are you okay, Jason?
Oh god, that was a foul one. Oh fuck.
Are you sure you're okay, Jason?
I ripped on holy ass. Oh god, that is.
Jason, are you okay?
Oh, that is foul. I ripped on holy ass.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, my eyes are actually tearing up from that. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck.
Excited Jason noise.
No, not excited. Suffering. Jesus fucking Christ, that was foul. Ugh.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, here's a question, Jason, for you.
Yeah.
When you're streaming, what vibe do you give off?
Depends on who I'm with.
True, but when I am streaming or hanging out with my community, people say I give off a warm, welcoming, bubbly vibe.
I don't think I've been told anything like that, so I have no fucking clue.
For you, I just see you as a chaotic, demotic burb. You're just like Draco, okay? You're just like Draco. When you two are together, oh boy.
More lawful evil, really.
I swear, when you two, I am. I'm not cute. What was that? Serious. Oh, I thought it was like a honk.
Nah.
Mm. But yes, and sometimes if it's with really good people I know or met over stream and known them for quite a while, and the vibes they give off, it's just I sometimes be a little gremlin at times, but in a good chaotic way.
Pastel gremlin.
I will bite you. Oh wait, if I do, you'll peck me to death, wouldn't you?
I said, I literally looked to the screen, like, that will peck you in response.
Oh yeah, but when I
Now, wonderful.
But oh my goodness. Yeah, but like I said, English. But like I said, half of my community here knows how my character is originally from and everything. But you're
Final Fantasy,
probably, huh?
Final Fantasy or something like that.
Final Fantasy 14, because, well, when I first brought her in, well, here's the story about it. Chat says Jason sends a murder of crows to Peck.
I'm watching the chat myself, so you don't need to repeat that.
Okay. But yeah, oh my goodness. Maybe you should have a crow as a mascot. You should.
Segue for that. I know I don't remember the exact species. I think it might be a crow or a raven, but there is a species of corvid that is in its own sort of Stone Age.
Hmm.
Their beaks are shaped just right that it allows them to make decent use of, and in some ways create their own tools.
I think that was a raven. I'm not
Maybe.
100% sure, but I
Like,
know. Oh, no, wait, no, wait, no, wait. I think that was a crow because they are pretty
I
smart.
think it's because their beak either had a slight hook or the lack of a hook that other corvids have, that it makes it easier for them to use tools like that.
Right, right. And if you kind
One
of
of those.
think about it,
Like if you were to go to I think it's the lack of the hook, the slight hook on the beak. So if you were to take a regular like corvid and like a crow or a raven and file off that hook, they'd be able to use tools more effectively.
right, and they're pretty smart birds if you think about it. Because I
Yeah,
know the one show I watch, and I
they're also
think
capable of mimicry.
yeah, but also like I was saying is, I think it was the crows, but if you be nice and kind and, try to make
No,
friends
no,
with the crow.
they will recognize you. They will recognize your face and tell their friends about you.
Hmm.
If you piss them off, you're gonna have a bad time and probably have to relocate.
Yep, but a bird will never forget the face of a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, people thought my character was a D and D for being a halfling. I had explained to them. I said no, she's a halfling because, well, her father was like 7 foot almost, or close to 8 foot, and her
Halfling is
mother's
also another term for half breed.
yes, but also her mother was 5'7". My character's 5'2". Don't you dare say it! Don't you dare say it!
How the fuck?
What? What?
The math ain't math in there.
Hey, hey.
Law of
Let's
averages, the math ain't math in there.
Okay, you may know about this, but some people. No, I didn't polymorph. Okay, I did not polymorph. Let's put it the easy term in English and scientifically here. Some people who are kind of small, like about 3 foot or 2 foot, okay, they can have children about the same size as them or a little taller because that mother who's about 4 foot something or maybe
Yeah,
three
more
foot.
often than not, the child's height is an average of the parents.
Yes. And sometimes it could be the other way around. Sometimes the tall parents
Andre the
get,
Giant.
yes. Now you see why I say that her mother is a 5'7", like original human size. Her father, 7 or almost 8 foot, and me, 5'2".
Damn.
Yes. And yes, I do have a sister, but you do not want to see her side of the story. Ugh. Trust me, you do not want to piss off that woman.
Cool.
Yeah, let's just say she's got the mother's height. She's 5'7", and I'm the only one that's 5'2".
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty weird, isn't it?
That's genetics.
Yeah, that is true. But I haven't told you who inspired me to be a streamer, have I?
Don't think so.
Well, I know my community has heard it so many times, y- the English I can't speak today. This is what happens when you get only about no sleep almost until you fall asleep at 5 something in the morning.
I mean, I tend to function on like 4 to 6 hours of sleep, so I don't know about you.
Hey, I did a 1 hour sleep before. Honestly, I have, and it's not good.
That's a nap.
Yeah, and try
That's not a sleep.
going.
That's a nap.
I'm sorry, DC. I just work around and don't get paid enough. But yeah,
Saying goes, boss make a dollar, I make a dime. That's why on company time.
uh, it's okay, DC. But yeah, let's just say my friend I known for 2 years because I met him way back and December 30th of 2022. And well, I was scared. I was nervous. I didn't know what to say or anything because I was still scared and nervous and trying to meet new people because of my anxiety and all. But now, thanks to him and a few of our friends, look where I am. And I'm slowly opening up, getting to know more people, getting to meet amazing content creators, all that kind of stuff, honestly.
I think some shards of potato chip are scraping the inside of my esophagus.
Heh.
Yeah. I'm feeling pain in my chest. I'm pretty sure it's shards of potato chip that didn't chew up fully scraping the inside of my esophagus.
Please drink something.
No.
Jason!
I don't care about my body.
Can someone get me a shovel? Oh, I haven't told you a story about the shovel, did I?
You'll have to wade through the snow to get to me.
No. Let's just say with the shovel, because I was hanging out with one of my friends on VR chat, and half of my friends know about the shovel ordeal, but the other people, it's like saying, "What's with the shovel?" And my friend was asking the same thing, like, "Why do you always say I'll go get the shovel?" Well, let's just say if someone makes an oopsie, I'll be like, "I'll go get the shovel." And you know what I mean by
Yes,
oopsie.
bury the bodies.
Just sweep them under the rug. It's fine.
Put a dead animal carcass over a body when you bury it. It'll trick the sniffing dogs.
And yeah. And don't worry, chat. Don't worry, chat. And Twitch, we are keeping it safe. We're keeping it safe. We're not doing anything harmful. Okay, here is a question for you, Jay.
Noted.
Oh my god. Okay, Jason, I have a question for you.
What?
Uh, would you like to share any inspiring quotes that keep you motivated, when you're having a tough time and you can't get into streaming, or if you're dealing with a few things like IRL situation, what keeps you going?
The Richard G's version of people equal shit. Quit your bitching and fight your way through it.
Ugh. But yeah, I have a few quotes as well that my friends said.
That's annoying.
But I have a few quotes that my friend says. And here's my quote as well. Just do what you do. Just remember it's like pause playing because it's like your comfort zone. And I know some people who tends to be a face cam streamer, and I applaud to
I
them.
enjoy the opposite. Like, fuck. When I was starting out, I was doing a thing where on Mondays I would play games in intentionally the most difficult ways I naturally could do within the limitations of the game itself.
Huh.
For example, Tohu, lunatic difficulty, no bullet hell experience.
Uh-oh. That
Because
bad?
I actually got out of the prologue area a few times.
Huh.
I was gradually getting slowly better, but it's been months, probably close to a year since I was playing, so I'd probably be back at square one at this point.
Which is understandable. Which is understandable. But yeah, like I said, for quotes and stuff.
That was just using a Nintendo Switch Pro controller, so the inputs are
Oof.
actually kind of shitty on those. Not very sensitive for things, so yeah. That's also what I use for playing Grip, which people were like, "What the fuck?" There is no gradual acceleration. It is either go or no. No matter how lightly you squeeze that trigger, it's go or no.
But yeah, but like I was saying was my motivation, like I said, that keeps me motivated. My quote is, what was it? Damn, I forgot it. Thanks a lot, Jason.
You're welcome.
Oh, now I remember. Basically, just do what you do. Do like your favorite games and like I said, just kind of think of it as cosplaying, okay? Basically is what I'm trying to say is being weird is normal, being normal is weird. For we are who we are.
A bunch of crazy sons of bitches.
No, that's you. Actually, correction. That's you, Zach, and Draco. With you three combined. Oh boy.
I probably inherited some of my mother's mental instability, honestly.
Again, I just work here. I don't get paid enough for this.
She changed her legal name to one of her D&D characters.
I wish I could do that. But wouldn't that confuse people if I switch my name to this?
She was also deemed unfit to raise a child by Child and Family Services.
Ah.
Not well in the head at all.
But sometimes we're kind of
I've
like
never
that
met
if you
her.
think about it. I
The only
said
reason I was never
sometimes.
Yeah, the only reason I was never in the foster system is because my dad fought tooth and nail to keep me in the family. I ended up spending a good, like, what, 6, 7 years thinking my cousins and aunt and uncle were my parents and siblings. So, yeah, that was interesting.
I mean, that's fair. But, you know how it is.
Yep.
But you know what my friend's quote is? Like, but before we continue on with my friend's quote, when you, let's just say you got like a hate raid or like a hate message or someone who's trolling you, how do you like how can I put this in easy terms? How
If
do
they're
you
not a bot, I fuck with them just as hard right back.
but you know what I do with people like that and stuff? I try to be the nice kind of person, all
Well,
that,
either that or
and
just lay on the psychosis as thick as I can to get them to fuck off on their own.
but yeah, but like I said, one of my good friends that I know for a while, about 2 years and everything, both of them,
Mhm.
one would say, "Don't let the door hit you, where the good Lord split you."
Yeah.
Yeah, and of
Yeah.
course, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I've had a lot of experiences have affected me in ways that, if I phrase them in just the right way, makes me sound like an absolute fucking psychopath.
Jason, you scare me half the time.
I think I've told you one of them too, but I used to get chronic nosebleeds to the point where I developed a taste for my own blood through sheer
Okay,
exposure.
okay, we're changing subject. We're changing
Yes.
subjects. Oh my
I also once gave
god.
one of my cousin's friend trauma. They were practicing slap shots in their basement. I bumped up behind the net, like, "Hey guys!" Immediate slap shot, puck straight to the nose.
Oh,
Cue the wails of the damned coming from my throat.
damn. You were evil, weren't you?
No, no, no. This was not intentional. I was just being an autistic dumbass as a child. I literally popped up on the net saying, "Hey guys," in a friendly manner, right as they did the slap shot. I was not aware what was happening until I took a puck to the face.
Jason. Oh. You want to know a funny story, Jason? Okay. When I was hanging out with my friends on VR chat, okay, and we were facing a terror, which you seen and played before, and it was not your cup of tea, was it? Terrace of Nowhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least you gave it a try, right?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, and you said it's not bad, but it's just not your cup of tea, honestly, is what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horror is generally not my thing.
No, it's not. But you see how scared I get half of the time when I play Terrace of Nowhere, Phasmophobia, whatever kind of scary games. Hell, half of my friends wants me to play Dead Space 2 and Dead Space. But besides the point,
Okay.
hmm?
Dead Space is one of the few exceptions. Because it's just legitimately that fucking well made.
Yeah, but the games I'm
Even the
okay
mobile game,
with.
actually. which
Huh.
isn't available, but there was a mobile game for it. That told the story of how the Necromorph outbreak occurred on the Sprawl.
Huh.
In fact, you played as the person who initially caused the outbreak.
Damn.
Yeah, a unitologist who went by the codename Vandal.
Oh,
It
and
really ain't.
yeah, before I forget, Jason, the games I do play that are scary sometimes, and I'm getting used to it, is Phasmophobia now. And oh my goodness, when I played Phasmophobia for the first time, but here's the thing. Let's just say I play Phasmo, and I literally felt my heart jump out of my chest into my throat. That's how scared I was with Phasmophobia for the first time.
Nice.
Yeah. But I got used to it. I just laugh at it and all that. But oh God, if we reach our goal for coffee to get my
I
model
once
rig,
saw a Dead by Daylight video of someone who had a specific build for the hillbilly chainsaw dude. Where
yeah,
instead of doing the whole thing, they had basically no whatever the fuck it's called, terror race. I think they had basically none of that. They'd run around with the full rev chainsaw like a fucking runaway train, just flying all across the map.
damn.
Sometimes if they run into someone, they'll just take them out like they're getting ran over by a car, but otherwise they'll just buzz past people. With basically they'll be doing another thing. Suddenly, fat redneck flying off their sides. Like, where the fuck did you come from?
It's like surprise, motherfucker.
Not even aiming for them sometimes. It's just eventually, basically, thing was teaching people to look both ways when you cross the fucking road.
But
You
yeah,
don't want to
let's.
get smoked by a raging redneck.
But here's
That's
the
actually a
thing.
lesson that applies in real life too, because if you're in the country, look both ways. There could be a drunk redneck barreling down the road.
But you want to know something funny, Jason? Okay.
What?
Half of the time when I was just hanging out with my friend on VR chat, like I said, Terra's Unaware, all that. But oh my goodness, I am not kidding. But this happened twice. Okay, one, like I said, we were friends for about a year and a half. A year and a half, okay? And and it was on my first time on the headset playing Tears of Nowhere for the first time. And of course he says, "Oh, I think it's Huggy, I think." I'm like, "Oh shit." And he started laughing. He's like, "I never heard you swear before."
Yeah, you've shown that one a lot.
I'm sorry, but it is hilarious. And then the other one was when I got upset or kind of frustrated. I'd be like, "Son of a bitch, you have to stare so right away they can't call me Alice." And when he heard that, he was like, "That is the most southern accent I ever heard." What? Is it?
Mm. I've
Hey,
the
hey.
farthest I've never been to an actual like southern state. I've been to to Nevada a bit. I've been to Arizona and I've been to Florida. That's it.
Well, if
Oh,
you're
I've also
lucky
been to
enough.
was it Minneapolis or however the fuck you pronounce that? The one on the border between Manitoba and
Uh,
the border from Canada to the U.S.
I think it's I'll have to look it up. But
It's near the leftmost Great Lake.
okay, so Indianapolis.
That's maybe the one. I don't know.
I don't know either, but for where I'm originally from, which is Ishgard, and trust me, there's a reason behind Ishgard. Let's just say it's kind of like Final Fantasy 14 almost where I live. Yeah, but since I
I'm
moved
just
from
all out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. I can't even drive, so I'm stuck here.
so basically, as some people would say, where are you in the middle of bumfuck? What was it called that they say in short terms? Bumfuck Alaska.
No, I'm in Canada.
I know, but you get what I'm meaning.
Effectively, yes.
Yeah, it's that meme thing that's kind of going around. Oh,
I'm unfamiliar with it, but okay.
Winter Rain, thank you for the follow. Um, where is
Griffin,
it?
hello.
But hello, I didn't see you there, Winter Rain. Welcome to my channel. Please relax, pick up your feet, and enjoy watching little halfling dragon here. We're not playing a game, but we're just talking. with the talk show of called Quest of the Light. But tell me, how'd you find me?
Of course, I was angry.
Hmm?
Nothing that
Don't
concerns
forget
you.
to stretch.
Thank you. And Jason, you need to stretch too.
Yeah, I probably should. I'm sort of curled up in a ball right now.
Jason.
Foot on the windowsill.
Oh yeah, we are blue sky moots. What? Ugh. And before I forget, Jason as well too. If I reach about 1K for to get my
I
model rig,
swear.
no, listen. If I reach my model rigging to 1K and everything, and this is true,
Oh, funding. Okay, that's something
yeah,
different.
yeah. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, if we get that to the 1K of funding with the for coffee, and I will post it in here if I remember how it was.
See what I'm at.
There it is. But yeah, with the coffee right there. Yes, but let me explain.
Ooh.
Is that I will play Phasmophobia, but it won't be on PC. It will be on my headset. It will literally be on my headset. What? What?
But
And of course, before I forget, Winter, here are my socials. You're more than welcome to join a safe haven Mysterium. It is 17 plus, but of course, some of my mods are gonna rework on it and everything. But I know you follow me on Blue Skies, and if you want to see some funny content videos or clips, everything you can think of, you can check it out on YouTube. And if you have VR chat, it is free to play, free to download. You don't need a headset or anything, which is true, isn't it, Jason?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
desktop is kind of a shitty version, but you could use it.
Yeah, but if you kind of think about it with the desktop version, it is good and what he says,
It's
but
good for
also,
some things. It's good for some things. For example,
right. But
pool.
also, if you kind of
You're
think about
generally
it,
pretty fucking bullshit at pool if you're on desktop.
or an Oculus, just like the headset and everything.
No, if you're using a headset for pool, you actually have to take into account your little like micro twitches when you're taking the shot. Shut up,
Yeah,
you.
but like
With
I was,
desktop, it's just click, drag, go. You are
right.
inhumanly precise with when you're using keyboard and mouse for things like pool.
But yeah, like I said, sometimes pool will work with you, other times it wouldn't, is what I'm trying to say. But if you kind of think about it with the full details, like some worlds and everything else, you can see it on PC. But with Android, mm-mm, no, no. Trust me, I tried. But with PC and everything, you could see the full details. And some worlds on VRChat is PC only at times too.
Yep.
But worth it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, Phasmophobia, if I reach 1K for not like 1K followers, but for funding of with coffee, which I did do the link and everything. But I will be playing Phasmophobia on my headset, either alone or with some friends. Truth, honest truth. And of course, if we reach 1K followers, then I will be giving away $100 gift card of Amazon.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. All right. Here is a question for you, Jason. How do you
Okay.
maintain a healthy work-life balance, like between your real life situation with streaming? How do you balance it out?
Well, at the moment, I only work 10 hours a week, so I mean, oh, uh, as of the 23rd, I'm going to be doing 20 hours a week because I managed to secure the second half of the Team 5 shift at work, so that's
Hmm.
nice. And that's lasting until August of next year, so yay! Double my income. Wonderful. But yeah, it's mostly just sweet fuck all basically. There's I got basically I don't even work the full 40-hour work week, whatever. So I got a lot of free time, which spend most of it reading, watching videos, and yeah.
Okay, here is this question. Do you have any goals that you're working on as a streamer
The
that you
bows.
want to exceed with?
The bows.
Ah.
The ones I've been bitching about for so fucking long.
If I wasn't so far off with the story, dude, I would so help you. I literally
Funnily
would.
enough, the one of the particular bows, which is the which one of the Kiar bows that I don't have, is also the best water bow in the fucking game, which is great. Admittedly, against Call of Wrath, you only really need fire to soften up the gold. Uh, Thunder for actual doing damage when the gold is softened, and ice from when they've been released and they've basically stripped themselves of all their gold coating. At that point, then you just focus on the head and shout out the horns, and away you go. Unless you're doing the event quest, in which case you're actually there to kill her, but whatever.
Right, right.
For the siege, you're just there to strip her and steal her horns. Some people make argue it, but no, you're there to strip the giant lizard and steal her golden horns.
Ugh, goodness. Ugh, what time is it? We're not doing too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Actually, about 11:37 your time.
let's just say it's like that. But here is the thing as well. Do you plan on having your own Discord server in the
Oh,
near
I already
future?
do.
Oh, you do?
I already I've had one for months now. It's fucking dead, but I've had one.
Mm. I mean, hey, people start out small. It may not be successful, but you got to do what you got to do, you know?
Yeah.
But the main thing is that you have people who are there to support you and everything, you know? But like I said, we're not doing too bad and everything, but we're probably gonna go ahead and end the stream here. And are you okay, or you want to continue on, or
I'm
you
fine
know?
continuing on.
Hmm?
I'm fine continuing on.
All right, but well, we could probably end the stream here because my brain is kind of like fried for not getting enough sleep. And like I said, I gotta work on a few projects because I gotta figure out what to stream tomorrow, along with a few other things as well, and working on some artwork and all that kind of ordeal. And I have like an upcoming event in February, which I gotta put together. You get the idea. I
Yeah.
got too much on my plate.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have one last question in chat. If you want to, you could ask Jason here any questions before we end the stream here. But
Yeah. Send off.
yeah, here's this question I am gonna ask you.
Alright.
Uh Since you are streaming, do you continue plan on streaming, or you probably gonna be like going on a hiatus, which you already know about, or what do you know?
I only go on a hiatus when I'm physically unable to reach the computer, or if I fuck up something and I'm having to reset my analytics, as I mentioned earlier.
Right, right.
Otherwise, I'll try to keep going. I don't know if I'll actually keep going in the long run, but I'll try.
But the only thing we could do is just keep going forward.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's just like Rafiki says in Lion King. What the hell did he say? I forgot.
I don't know, but to quote Richard Cheese again, quit your bitching and fight your way through it. Get her done.
Now I gotta look up what Rafiki says.
That's the monkey dude, right?
Yes.
Hmm. I now have the parody scene where he picks up the line and yeets them off the cliff,
Oh
running through
my God.
Egghead.
Okay, this is what he says. And he compliments Chaya from Jason. Okay, this is what Rafiki says. The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. He's not wrong.
Mm.
You know, it's kind of basically like for us streamers, you know, some of the scuff we've been dealing with, some could be good scuff, some could be bad scuff. It's just depending on the situation. And, you know, and he's right about it because the past can hurt, but the way we see it, we can either run from it or learn from it. 100% true on that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And besides, Jason, if this was a Lion King stream, I could already see you as Rafiki.
What?
Let's put it this way. Basically, you do a little bit of chaotic or well, it's either you as Rafiki or Timon. I'm sorry, but I see you as one of those two.
Okay then.
I'll explain why, because Rafiki basically he'll take the stick of his and bonk you on the head with it. And Timon, you know Timon. But anyways, thank
Is that the
you.
pig or the weasel?
The meerkat. Timon.
That thing, that fucker. Okay.
Yes, Timon is the meerkat. You know what? I see you as the meerkat, and I see Draco, if he's here, as Pumbaa.
Oh god.
What? It's true. I kind of see him as Pumbaa. What do you think?
Mm.
And I know what you're gonna say. I just work here.
No, I haven't seen that movie in probably close to 2 decades now.
Damn.
So I remember sweet fuck all about it.
Yeah, but anyways, like I was gonna say is thank you, Jason, for joining me, and I had a great time with this interview. What about you?
It was fun.
Yeah, you got to know more about me, and I got to know more about you, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a really fun, great time. But yes, chat, if you want to check out Jason here, he does have a little bit of chaotic stream, but he's a really great guy. He is.
Yeah.
Well, bird
I'm
guy.
mostly neutral or somewhat quiet. Described as constantly locked in when I'm on my own. Gotta love hyperfocus on that regard.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we are gonna go ahead and find someone to raid. Let's see who we could raid is the question. Let's see here. Give me a moment. Uh,
Hmm.
let's see here.
I'm
Where?
looking up a particular game to see if anyone's streaming that right now.
Hmm.
Oh, hey, there's someone streaming that.
And what game would that be?
Ori in the Lion Forest.
Huh.
There's a few people streaming that actually.
Nice. I wonder if he is streaming my new friend.
Actually. Anyone playing that?
Uh,
There is someone playing that game right now. Nice. Someone's playing Dark Cloud.
hmm. Sorry, chat. We are trying to find someone to raid right now. So we're going to be here a while. And I think they probably just ended their stream. Seven hells. Well, since this is kind of like what a bird stream or whatever, we could go raid Platypus if you like.
Ooh, fuck, that's a lot of pops.
Are you okay, dude?
Yeah, I was basically reclining in a chair that does not recline.
Mm. Yeah, don't do the same thing I did before, basically trying to stretch and everything, and then my chair breaks in half. Honestly, ugh, don't do what I did before.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done worse with the old chair. I ended up, you know how a lot of chairs have those like little metal brackets that secure them. I ended up snapping 2 of the 4 securing points.
Oh, I know that feeling. But, we're going to go ahead and rate a platypus, but a different platypus, and not the platypus you're thinking of.
Okay,
All right.
they're making
Again.
noise again. What the fuck are they doing up there?
But let me find them again. I could just go to search, look for you.
Oh yeah, I still have to continue that XCOM 2 modded campaign too at some point.
Right.
It's a Long War modded campaign, so that's fun. I also have a mod with that lets me have Vipers as soldiers.
Yep, we're gonna go ahead and raid a different platypus,
I
but
like
they
Vipers.
both of them are having a group game, and they're playing what was it called?
Something.
No, it's buckshot roulette. That's what it
Ooh
was.
boy!
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and raid them,
I've been
guys.
wanting to play that with people.
Huh?
I've been wanting to play that with people.
All right.
That's a numbers game if I've seen one.
But again, thank you, Jason, for joining me. And before I forget, here are my socials again. You're welcome to join the Safe Hair Crystariums. Oh, Jason, I'm sorry.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Odd.
Don't like that.
Oh my god. Anyways, there's my socials, guys. But you're welcome to join the Safe Haven of Crystarium. You can
Drunk
follow me on
bullshit.
Blue Skies. Oh my god, that'd be pretty funny to
I don't
if
know if I've ever actually been drunk.
neither have I, but anyways. Love you too, Johnny.
I know I've been under the effect of psychedelics, but I've never been drunk.
But anyways, here's the first raid message. If you're not subscribed to me, but if you are, here is raid 2 if you are subscribed to me.
I once took a heroic dose of LSD and psilocybin. It was awesome.
Oh my goodness. But anyways,
The only narcotic I will ever recommend, hallucinogenics. That is the only one I will ever recommend. Because they're not
oh
addictive, too.
goodness.
You just see the funny colors.
You know what? You know what? Maybe next time I know you got Liar's Bar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll have to talk about this off the stream, okay, dude?
I remember my carpet blurring into fractals when I was under the effects of it.
All right, we're in the stream here. Anyways, my dear adventurers, so next time we'll continue our story, and may the light be with you. Goodbye.
That